Two different kids, different school aspiration. Cost of game skins can cause perspiration. Is a dad breaking for watching Breaking Bad, and the dads dream a dream of games they would had. Welcome to New Dad Gaming. Now, had and bad is not great.
It works. It works. I support it.
It's late enough. It's like, you know what?
No.
It's either I could M&M it and just try to make have a bit of extra D in it,
Yeah.
or
Orange.
halved.
Yeah.
But I just rolled with it.
Adult beverages are poured. The kids are asleep. Welcome to New Dad Gaming. It's a show about fatherhood, gaming, and new fathers figuring out their gaming lives.
My name is Trevor, and I have a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old.
And I'm Jeff. I have a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old.
Each week we try to show that just because you became a dad,
Does not mean it's game over.
and man, it is just game beginning at your house.
Right.
Because my goodness, there was like a massive milestone was achieved with Hollow Knight and Silk Song, but I will have you hold that thought for just a second. I jumped a little bit ahead. We do need to, by obligation, get into our pumpkin beers first.
That we do.
Now, I'm thankful to the pumpkin gods that occasionally they bless us with something palatable.
Yes.
And this week, and it sounds like I think we both had okay ones this week.
Yeah, I think this week was a good one.
Yeah, so glad to see it. Besides, we started off so rough.
We did.
But we're kind of we're swinging around. So for myself, I have one from Grand River Brewing, a Highballer Pumpkin Ale. And that's like, treat yourself at the bottom there. You like to see it.
Nice.
It leans a lot more into the fruity side of pumpkin, if that would make any sense. Where, okay, there's almost like I almost want to call it like a sweetness to it. So it's like the pumpkin pie kind of part of it. And then it also kind of hits with some malt inside of there. But it's got these kind of like almost fruit notes with this like backing of pumpkin and then the kind of like ending off on a malt. And it's just pleasant. Like, again, you would almost have to search for the pumpkin as far as like you take it. It's like, oh, what's in it? But then you can absolutely taste it. So it's not to say that they're hiding it, but it's just not as like punch you in the face.
Right.
This is hurting. Type of pumpkin we've kind of experienced. So it was pleasant. Like I'll be straight. I would not buy it. Go out of my way to buy it.
Right.
But if it was at a party, if they had it as part of a flight, I wouldn't turn my nose up at it. So enjoyed it. Like I was pretty happy. It's like, thank goodness, getting some winners in this selection. How about yourself? What were you looking at this week?
Yeah, and I think I had my first positive. I think this is my first pumpkin one. Yeah, that really hit the mark. So this is Satan's Pillowcase, pumpkin ale by Refined Fool Brewing up in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. So great name, great name,
perfect. The best part, man, when you said it to me in the pre-show like a couple times, but just now, I recalled that in my youth I used to take the pillowcases as the Halloween bags.
Right.
And the art on this, if you want to describe the art on the can, which is just phenomenal.
Yeah, it's again, it's just this kind of trick or treat kind of pumpkin guy, right? And he's got a pillowcase full of candy, and there's other trick or treaters that look like trick or treaters behind him. So again, it's just like, and a whole orange kind of motif going. I love it. It's so,
you're bearing the lead. Like, it's Satan wearing a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Trick or treating.
Yeah.
That's
like, hey,
Satan's
you know what?
pillowcase.
I'm part of this too, right?
I like this day.
So no, this one's great. You talked about punching you in the face as like from a taste perspective. This thing definitely does that on the first sip. And I thought it was going to go the wrong way, but I have been enjoying this from then on. So I think that initial like shock, it's much easier to drink now. There's just a pumpkin flavor to it. It's not really sweet. There's a pumpkin-y taste to it, but it's more beer than what I expected in the first taste, right? So I think it's just like, yeah, just a natural flowing thing. I would not go and seek it out, but it would be a great one to sample at a party and stuff. Like, again,
Awesome.
it's a win.
There you go.
I'll take it.
Hey, that's fantastic. So any listeners, if you want to send in your own pumpkin recommendations, we'll do our best to find them. I think I either have 2 or 3 more to go
Okay.
through. So, because I think we missed one of the weeks.
Yeah.
So we will continue it into the first probably couple of weeks in November. But anyways, if somehow we get compelled by the audience to continue to drink them, we will do it. We're here for the entertainment. So go ahead and reach out to us at New Dad Gaming, newdadgaming.com. And speaking of entertainment, fine entertainment that is video games, and a new one that will be entering your house because of a milestone that was reached.
Yeah, so my teenager, my 15-year-old, has done something Dad has never done. And that has been to complete Hollow Knight.
Oh man, first of many things that gaming-related accomplishments that you would never touch.
That's right, because this thing I gave up on multiple times. I just couldn't do it. It was just hard. So he has done it. He even called me down to, like, watch him kind of, like, complete it. And then not only complete it, he's going past 100%. I guess 112% is the final number. And he's completing boss rushes with no hits, all that stuff. He wants it complete. But
Wow.
the whole thing behind this was that the deal was if he completes Hollow Knight as a friendly kind of bet, gaming dad bet, I would pick up Silk Song for him to get into the next one
That's so
on
cool.
Nintendo.
Man, that's so impressive. Like, I don't think I could beat it.
I don't think I could without mods or something. I don't know.
Or just like, again, like just devoting a year of my adult life into studying and beating. But like on normal gaming time, I just don't think there's any potential I could do it. And again, that's a comment on me, not gaming dads. We have a lot of talented gaming dads that listen to this show and probably have already beat it.
Yeah.
But man, like that's great. Like, walk me through how that feels. It's just like, well, I could just never beat it. He's like, I did it, and now I'm doing extra content because I like it so much. I'm doing the additional difficult content. So not only did I surpass what you could achieve,
Yeah.
I'll go farther than you ever could.
Right.
Like, walk me through like the emotion of him telling you this.
Okay, so the perfect situation. He is at the end game, and again, these are boss rushes, and it's called Pantheons, whatever. Basically, you have to not be hit by these things, right? And he was stuck on one. And I was watching him, and I'm like, okay, well, like, let Dad have the controller.
No. My God.
I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see if I could do it because it would be hilarious if I, like, got my Elden Ring hat on, and I'm like, yeah, I can dodge all these things, no problem. Trevor, like, immediately died. Like, I'm not even talking, like, the first, like, move from the boss. There was just, like, the environment killed me. So, like, it wasn't,
Like,
it was
wow.
a fail. It was a fail. It was a good experiment.
That would have been such a great dad moment. It's like,
Right?
let me dust off the old buttons here. Let me see what an old dad can do.
Yeah. No.
Let's see. All right. I'm just going to put this down, and I guess I'll go do a crossword or something.
Yeah, like, that was it. So, no, I am impressed with his gaming ability. I think we'd like to, like, I would maybe take some credit for building
There
his
you
gaming
go.
ability, right? Like,
That's sort of fair. It's just like he is of your lineage,
yeah.
and you did get him into it, so
There you go, right?
Only
Now,
fair.
he has called upon me to beat it.
okay.
Just,
To watch or to
so-
help?
Well, no, he wants me to complete Hollow Knight and come with him on his journey
Oh.
with Silk Song so he can talk to me about it, right?
Oh. How do you
And
feel
this is
about
one of
that?
those things where, like, I don't know, man. You beat that game in like 3 weeks. It would take Dad a long time
So what
to
is
complete.
What would you play? What do you play it on? Is it PlayStation, Switch, PC, or your Steam Deck?
This was on Switch. I do have it on, like, Steam Deck through Epic Games. It was free at one point, so
Okay.
like Hollow Knight, not Silk Song.
Yeah.
But I could play it on the Steam Deck.
God, I think the experiment is to dust it off,
Yeah.
like poke it a little bit,
Okay.
and I think you're either going to be like enthralled. It's like, oh yeah, I remember how much I like it, and decide to try to take up the challenge from your kid, Or, you'll play that first level and it's like, no, thank you. Like, it just,
Dad is
just
humbled.
immediate.
I don't know if this is going to work.
It's like, you know what, kid? I am going to just live vicariously through you in this case. You go ahead and I'm just going to watch. Tell me all the spoilers because I'm not going to play it.
Right, yeah. I think I'll go ahead and reinstall it. I'll do what you said.
Yeah.
I'll give it a fair shake again and just see. Maybe I'm just Like, again, it's been years. Maybe my talent has also improved. So, right? Like, come on. So I'll give it a fair shot, and I'll report back to see if I'm continuing with it or not.
I would be very curious to see. I'd have to see it.
Yeah.
So keep us posted. Super interesting, man. Like the kid beating the game you never could.
Yeah, right?
What a moment. That's
Going
beautiful.
past Dad, that's a milestone.
Cats in the cradle with the silver spoon.
Single tear, you did it, son. You are
That's my
winning.
boy. Now, another thing you're doing with your kid, which I was a little bit surprised on, and I was like kind of curious to hear you talk about it, was you had embarked on watching Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
With your kid. And I remember, like, I am a great lover of Breaking Bad. It was a fantastic series. But, like, it's not so much like, there's obviously some terrible violence and type of stuff, but it's more like the context of it all. Like, it ends up being so, like, kind of grimy and filthy, like, oh no. So it seemed heavy for 15. Yeah. And now, of course, it's funny how age works, because I'm sure when I was, like, 15, I imagine I got into some nonsense that looked exactly like this. You know what I mean?
Watching like Terminator 2, and you're like, yeah, kill him again.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure we got into things that were of this ilk, but at the same time, like, I'm curious to see how you came about this around, like, let us watch this hyper-violent show together.
Yeah, so he knows, okay, so 15-year-olds are not... like they're tuned in enough that they know already about Breaking Bad in terms of the memes that are out there. So they understand some of the clips and the context, right? So it's kind of in me to kind of like get ahead of it. So he goes over to friends' houses, he's attending sleepovers a lot and stuff. They might end up watching this thing, right? So I'm trying to kind of get ahead of it, and then when we watch it together, I can actually pause and kind of unpack what's going on. Because there is a lot of stuff here, right? It's very layered. It's very heavy. Things are kind of said and moved on or implied, whatever. So far, it's been a good conversation. Like, we have talked about heavy topics, but I think that now's the time to do that before it kind of hits without me, like, guiding him or, him with his friends or something and getting a different perspective on it that might not be what I intend for him to learn from it. So it is, it is entertainment, right? It's not like a glimpse on life that's going to happen, but it is good to talk about the things that it presents a lot of themes that I think he should know about and learn about. And it is, there are some scenes that are gratuitous. You're like, wow, I don't remember that.
It's like, whoopsie.
Yeah. But it's good to talk through it and just kind of gauge his reaction too, because I find that as he gets older, he's more often on his own, right? Like, so I don't get to see what he's taking in necessarily anymore. So at least with this, I can guide him. So
that's that's fantastic. I really like your thinking on that, where you're going to probably. It's almost like because you've already experienced it, you kind of know the worst of it. And at very least, while it is gratuitous, it is artful in the sense that it is a very well written, very well acted show. The story is excellent. There's a good plot line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, so we're participating in art, but want art that's a little risque. But we'll do it together so that, we can kind of... You know that if you watch this type of stuff, like I'm not going to get upset. So it's almost like a guiding print. That's beautiful. Like I think that's a fantastic kind of approach.
Yeah, like again, I think this is one of the heavier ones that we've tried to watch. And like you said, well written. There's not necessarily a happy ending to any of it. It does show consequence, which is good, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it does float a little bit, but it shows consequence to a lot of the characters' decisions, which I kind of like. It is grounded that way. So We'll see how it goes. We're still in season 1, so like I know it escalates from here, and we'll just
it gets
see where it gets a little too much, because I did find the first couple episodes I was talking a lot to kind of frame things, so that's only going to go up. It's work for me, Trevor. It's not like I'm sitting back and like falling asleep.
I love this show. This is my favorite.
Yeah.
Nah, it's cool. You got, again, one of those things like just keep us posted as it goes. That slow introduction to more and more type of content. And I think my two, I mean, again, they're only 8 and 10. Like they certainly want to keep pushing. I think what I was kind of surprised about is Naruto.
Oh yeah,
existed on, I think it's Netflix.
Yeah, I think some of the seasons at least.
Yeah,
so.
And if it's not the first episode, it is damn near close to first episode, where Naruto, I think, converts into like a naked girl for some reason. Like,
yep.
And it's just,
yeah.
He's watching this episode, it's just like, great, just like all right. Like it's kind of goofy and silly more than anything, but even still, you're just like, great. That's just kids stuff. Apparently, you Netflix, sure, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, but those came up too when my kids watched it. So I should have warned you. I didn't know that you were watching it. So I'm like, oh yeah, these episodes.
Not sure how deep they've gone in, but that stuff it's like, all right, well, there it is.
There it is.
There it is. So yeah, keep us posted. I think that's a really interesting take on how to handle it. And it's, I think, best to be a part of it as opposed to try to shush it away into the dark instead. So.
Yeah, if I screw up, then you know not to do that. So
there you go. So let me counter that with the exact opposite of that one, as far as content is concerned. I think I already know the answer because I pre-asked, but for the benefit of the audience, I was trying to ask you if you'd ever read the book series Aliens Ate My Homework.
Yeah, so I was kind of thrown off by the title because I haven't read this one, but My Teacher is an Alien is one of my childhood books. So it's, again, same author, I think we found out, so it's great.
Yes, it's not the same author, different series.
Yeah.
And it was just random. For some reason, when I was in, I think it was like grade 6, this really clicked for me. There's something about this series, and I got one of those things where I discovered it and just tore through the entirety of the series.
Yeah.
And we were looking, I wanted to start reading with them a bit more like chapter books and like kind of start to get their interest built up a bit more with reading. And I thought like, okay, well why don't I get one from my childhood and see if it still kind of holds up? And wouldn't you know, like what was an awesome experience for me is that he in fact like loved it.
Oh, great!
So every night it's like, oh, can we read another chapter? And then you get to the end of the chapter, it's like, oh, just one more, and just which is like, I'm like, yeah, this is good because I also still like this book.
I guess, yeah.
It was still like a fun, like simple sort of read. So trying to get it, and the larger question is, and on screen we're showing what I did not know exist, which was the looks like made for TV movie version of this.
I did not know. Yeah,
it's cool. That's good to see. But have you had either like successes or failures in sharing like childhood joys of yours, either like movies or books or something like that?
Yeah, my books tended to be
cool.
So I have, well, no, I
like your nerd stuff, Alexander.
Yeah, basically I was into a lot of nerdy stuff in grades 6 through 8 with chapter books. I like the Star Trek books. I was into like I wrote book reports on that. I breezed through like 100 of them. My kids are totally not into sci-fi. But when they were younger, I brought up all my childhood books, like the picture books, and like there was one called like Big Ted, Little Ted, and there was like a big bed and little bed, and they mixed up or whatever. And it was like my favorite book, so much so that I made the book at like my brother's wedding with him in it, and like we told our whole like childhood. So I got my kids into like the childhood books, which was awesome because they were so excited because I think they could sense that enthusiasm from you, right? Like you have a different energy about it. I wasn't really successful on the chapter books that I had read. I had to kind of go into their field a little bit. So like Diary of a Wimpy Kid and all that stuff. I'm like, I don't know what this is. But I'll read it. Like I'll read it with you. That's not a problem. But that enthusiasm kind of dropped for me. So I'm glad that you found it. That's awesome with the...
Yeah. No, I'm just happy to be reading stuff again. It's like great. It's like, I remember these stories. This is
great.
Nice, easy read. I get to say I read a book this year. Great.
Yeah.
Look at me. I read a book a week now. Look at me.
Yeah. I've read
so
100
smart.
books this year. You should go to a reading club and they'll be like, oh my God, what? Well, this Alien series.
Oh
Like-
man, you better not have any homework, let me tell you.
Perfect.
Yeah, so yeah, it's great. Gaming Dads, if you've had any examples yourself, like feel free to reach out at New Dad Gaming, newdadgaming.com. Now I did want to discuss, you had seemed to break the bank a little bit with some recent Fortnite purchases, or at least like looking at them.
Yeah.
And I think I documented on the show that I had relented and bought a Fortnite skin
Yes.
because the amount of games I was playing with my kids is kind of like the main thing we're playing these days. And then this pug skin came up, and I had a dear pug, like since passed, but my pug Moogle for many years, and then it came with this pug skin. It's like, oh, okay, I got to spend some money. Got to get this one. So it almost feels like a dad sin to be putting down actual. I worked during the day doing an adult job for this like slight visual customization on this free video game.
Yeah.
But there it was. It feels, and it sounds like you had dipped in yourself and committed the same atrocious deed.
I did. And it's not even for me. It's for my 12-year-old. So, like, I don't even get to take part in the cosmetic that we bought. But my 12-year-old and I love the K-pop Demon Hunters movie on Netflix. We listen to the soundtrack when I'm driving them to, like, camp and stuff. So when the skins popped up in Fortnite, I'm like, okay. Like,
Yeah.
as, you know, this bonding experience, I will totally get that for you. Trevor, I am not aware of the amount that these things go for. Like, this was, I think, $30 for the set. So you get the 3 characters.
Okay. I thought you were going to say, like, for the one. I was like, my lord.
No. So, like, I could have got the one for, I think it's $18. I'm like, well, you might as well get the 3.
Have the set
for $30, and you get they have like noodles and stuff, and the shield comes with it, and whatever. So it's all done up great. At first I was like, whoa, that's a lot of money. It was marked down from like $70. I'm like, these things retail. I understand why it's free to play. This is where they get their money. But I waited until the V-Bucks now is exact cash. So that released just mid-October, like it's relatively new. So you don't have to buy more credits to get something that you want. It's exact cash. Or
That's
exact
huge.
credits.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so it did cost me exactly $30 instead of like $42 or whatever.
No, that's less fantastic. But where it's fantastic is just because what was so upsetting is that, okay, this skin, let's say, will cost $3,000.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, would you like to buy 2,400 V-Bucks or 3,600? It's
exactly.
like neither of those. I would like the 3,000, please, because I don't want to do this. But it's so transparent in their manipulation, where it's like, well, you have some left over if you only had 500 more.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you buggers, man.
Yeah, they've done the math on that. They purposely, obviously, like, put these prices where they're not reachable, right? So yes, I have purchased that. That has been my first Fortnite purchase ever. So much like the pug that you've done, I have purchased a cosmetic that if I want to play with it, I have to go on my kid's account.
See, that does suck a little bit. It feels like you should have some sort of family sharing, especially when you buy a pack like that. It's like, okay, you can't both, even if you're friends, if you friend up with a group and you've bought like a pack, let's say like right now they're doing like a Halloween themed one.
Yeah.
And I think they have like the Scooby-Doo crew. If you buy the damn Scooby-Doo crew, you should be able to hand them all out to your different buddies so you get to be the crew. Like, I agree. This is me saying, hey, it'd be cool if you made less money. So like, I understand it's not going to be a popular decision, but at some point, just like shave off like 100 million from your billion profit and just like help some parents out, some families out in this way.
Yeah, like a kind of like a temporary, like a guest pass or something, right? Like you can even lend out the skins in your pack and then get them back, right? Like, great.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. Cut down $1 million in profit. Just let's
help out the dads. Come on now.
That's right.
Oh, and lastly, the thing I wanted to discuss. How this came up for myself was I was having a dinner with a dear friend, also a gamer, and he could just not shut up about Expedition 33.
No.
He's like, so you've played it, right? And I had to again explain to him, it's like, we had this conversation before. No, because I'm in the midst of this year of no new games.
This is Jeff's fault, isn't it?
Do it. No, it's Tori's fault, frankly.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
No, I'm honestly, it's been a cool year, and it's kind of neat to think that it's all the way October and we've not gotten new games. Like,
yeah,
that's awesome, man. I think it's pretty neat. So I'm super glad we did it. But we are real close. Like, we are November, December, and his enthusiasm around it, like, I think tipped me over the edge. Like, I am fairly certain this will be. It's right now. It's a toss up for me. It's between this and Space Marines 2.
Right. Okay.
Those are not the same games. I'm not
they
saying.
Are not.
Listen, everybody save your comments. I am not saying that Space Marines 2 is as good as Expedition 33 or on the same kind of caliber, but
right.
It's just my jam. Yeah. I absolutely adored the first one, and I do enjoy a bit of layback, dumb, shooty action, fun.
Yeah.
So, just to clear the air there.
Yeah.
But I do think Clair Obscur, like, probably is inching its way to being the game as soon as, like, January rolls around. So like I said, like, it just feels like every episode we do now until January, just you and I, like, dreaming forward. It's like, oh, then I'm gonna buy this, and then I'm gonna play this. But yourself, like I don't know if your thinking has changed about what you might dip into. Like, where have you landed?
Yeah, it's between definitely Expedition 33 that has been on my list since the launch, because again, turn-based combat and it looks gorgeous. I am in. And obviously Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is like, I need to finish the story of Henry. I just left him out in the field, and the next one picks off right when that happens. So I'm with you. I think Expedition 33, I don't know how long it is. If it's a 100-hour game, maybe that's going to sway us one way or the other. But that would be a great one to pick up. Fresh start in 2026.
Yeah, that's tough for you. Walk me through it a little bit, because that's a real weird pull. Because Expedition 33 is an absolute peak experience of JRPG. I understand it's not actually made by Japanese, but still. It's like, it is just peak Final Fantasy, Square Enix, unbelievable story, wild visuals, the entire, like, gambit, right?
Yeah.
Like, it for guys like us who adored Final Fantasy and its ilk, the thought that this one exists, the thought that it is a tiny studio that you want to support, right?
Yeah.
But then, against the weight of one of the greater experiences that has sucked you in with Kingdom Come Deliverance, like, that to me is like, describe your pain to me, Jeff.
It's not easy. It's not easy because, again, like you said, I was so immersed in Kingdom Come Deliverance. Like, I spent 100 and some odd hours going through that world and just enjoying it, right? Like, just living that life, and it was awesome. Very different from something like Expedition 33, where it's like, I imagine the story is much heavier than what Kingdom Come Deliverance kind of gives you. It gives you kind of like a sandbox to play in. Like, hey, if you want to survive, you have to go get your food, you have to learn to read, blah, 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 right? And I liked that at that time. Who knows when January rolls around? I might want, like, hey, I need to read a book. I need an RPG. Yeah. I need to get in there. So I can imagine the same decision as for you, like, shooty, or turn-based amazing combat that is story, like milestone of this year. It will probably win Game of the Year, let's be honest. So
it's gonna be so fun to watch. When is the Game Awards? Is it
usually
it's in the new year, right?
No, usually it's December, like 10th, around there. I
can Google that. When is the Game Awards?
Because they'll have a sale.
Oh, December 11th. Oh, they'll have a sale?
They'll have a sale. Everyone that's nominated goes on sale. So if you have a sale, Trevor, I'm just saying, it'll be December. You're staring down the tunnel at the end of the year.
That timing sucks. Because Because the sale will end just when we can finally like purchase.
It will. I'm hoping there's a holiday sale that just replicates the same.
Yeah. Or
Otherwise
maybe they
we're
just
missing
keep
out.
maybe they keep it rolling to the new year so everybody can enjoy their new toys and such over Christmas.
Ideally, if they're listening to the show, which I'm sure they are, can you keep that until January? That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be super neat. Oh, but geez, the pain of hearing him describe it just so eloquently and beautifully. Like you do not understand how great this game is, and it's just like,
Yeah.
damn it. It's like,
Yeah.
no, I know how good it is. I just
Well-
can't.
Are you leaning towards that one, or is that what you're gonna?
I'm really thinking Expedition. Like it
Okay.
just seems like I want to support that developer.
Yeah.
I want to see what all the bluster and discussion, the conversation was about this year. Like Space Marines will always be good, but honestly, at some point, it'll probably be down to like $10.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
Well, if you do pick it up, I'll be there with you. Maybe we do that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
what it turns it.
The problem would be like, I think you're better with your time with gaming, and I think you're gonna blast through it faster than I will. It's like, Trevor, how's it go? It's like I'm almost through the tutorial.
It's like my kid with Hollow Knight. Why aren't you beating it yet? Why aren't you there with me?
Yeah. But we'll see how the new year shapes up. I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful. Everybody, that'll wrap it up here for the week. Thank you so much for listening. This has been New Dad Gaming. If you like the show, you can find us on all the major podcasting networks. We'd really appreciate a subscription, a like, or a rating. Anything you do on those platforms really helps. Gets us out there to all the other gaming dads. So just search for New Dad Gaming on Podcast, Spotify, iTunes, Caster, anywhere where you get your podcasts. If you have any concepts, if you have suggestions for what we'd buy first, if you are not buying games this year and you yourself are considering a different couple games, write in. Are you experiencing some more adult content with your kids, introducing the things like Breaking Bad, or just to experience that with them? Anything from the show. If you have thoughts, ideas, or questions outside of it, we'd love to hear from you. As we had last week, just adore letters and conversations with folks who listen. So write into us at New Dad Gaming or newdadgaming.com. Everybody, I cannot thank you enough for listening. Until next week, my name is Trevor. I have 0 new games, a 10-year-old, and an 8-year-old.
And I'm Jeff, a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old, and 0 new games.
I was kind of waiting, it's like, and then 3 new games. It's like,
Yeah.
what?
End episode. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, bye-bye. we have to cover that next week.
Yeah.
Everybody remember, just because you became a dad
Does not mean it's game over.